Welcome back, family, friends, and fans. It's Karma Lately, and today I'm going to show you how I package a single mask order. My daughter's dear friend Samantha Rosa ordered a mask, and this is one with a straw hole, and it's adjustable. And I decided that I wanted to show you guys how I typically package the mask. The first thing I do is iron the mask. I then have a section in my closet with all my tissue papers, and sometimes the tissue gets a little wrinkled, so I love to iron the tissue just to give it a nice pressed look. And I just like going a little bit of an extra mile for certain details because I think it does make a difference. Great. Once that's done, I'm going to rest the mask on top of the tissue. And in this case, sometimes I use ribbon, sometimes I use twine. In this case, I use some twine, and I am just wrapping it around the mask. And I'm going to set this aside and start working on the tag for the mask. And I like to cover the mask just so that if anything spills on the table or if I touch anything, the mask does not get disturbed. So I'm just gonna cut some raw canvas. I usually decide where I want and I just do a quick indentation with the scissor and then rip it. I rip the canvas the size that I want, and it just gives it a nice raw edge, and that's the way that I like. I don't like the edges to be very clean for the canvas. And then I'm gonna just cut a random piece of burlap to top the canvas. I recently did a haul, and Michael's was one of the stores that I went to. I bought these cute tags in that haul. You guys should check out that video so you can see some of the stuff that I've been using recently from that haul. But this is one of those, and I'm going to use it as the little thank you card tag, the little thank you card for this tag. I'm going to poke a hole through everything with this screw punch. And make sure when you're using this, you're using it on a mat. And so now I got a hole straight through the canvas, the burlap. And I'm going to cut some string that I'm going to put in later. As of right now, I'm going to work on the tag itself. So the top part of this tag is coated, so it makes it a little bit difficult to work with the distress ink. But I did a little distressing with it either way on this top part. I can tell you that the back is way easier to distress than the front. I like that vintage distressed look, and so I am trying to achieve that. I didn't really bother too much with the front. So now I'm just going to personalize it with her name and just doing it in pen so that I have a nice base and foundation, and then I'm going to go over it again later. This thank you stamp was also in the haul, and I've been excited to use this. This is the first time I'm using it. So just be careful, be mindful. Sometimes, we're doing a lot of different things. I was doing this stamp and then I got distracted, started doing a whole bunch of other things, and then later on, see how cute and clean everything came out? Well, later on, because I didn't wait for the ink to dry, I kind of smeared a little bit of it. See how I just completely flipped it and then just put it down like that? I really should have either put a blow dryer to it or just set it off to the side to dry and do something else. But I wasn't very mindful on this day, and I did that. So now we're gonna go over the name with I went over it with a brown marker, just using a lot of earth tones. I like using earth tones and earth colors. And as much as I kept on trying to distress, it was a bit of a challenge, but I was able to do a little bit. And now when you see, my fingers are now on the back. I didn't think about that, and then oh my god, I was so pissed off when I did this. When I first saw it, I was like, ah. So now I'm going to put this, which I should have done the tag of the canvas as well first before putting the twine, but it's completely fine. And this is how it's going to look. Now let's get to work on the canvas. I shouldn't have put the twine, but it's okay. Okay, great. Now I'm gonna get my elephant stamp. And this is why I cut the canvas about this size, because I like to put 2 different stamps on the canvas. I like to put my elephant, and it's a cute little elephant with an umbrella, and there's like raindrops that are in the form of hearts. And I got that at Michael's quite a while ago, and it's like my go-to stamper. And then I also do a handmade with love stamp right at the bottom. So there it is. And sometimes it is good to do the whole and do everything first, because then you know how much space you have on the canvas. So after I do my handmade with love, then right in between the 2 stamps, I put karmaspieces.com, and then I go over it with my marker so that it's legible and it's clear. And I always like to have something that's handwritten. At least for now, until I get bigger orders, I'm able to do a lot of handwritten stuff. So let's get the mask back. I also include 3 coffee filters now, and 3 nose bridge metal wires, just in case the metal wire breaks. There's some refills. And now I'm going to tie the tag to the twine that I have wrapped around the mask, and voila. Then I kind of make a little taco with the which serves as a protectant as well, the coffee filters. And now I'm just using my masking tape to hold everything down. And this is the way that I like to do it for the single ones. A little extra protection with the tissue wrap, and then give it a little folding flare right there. press that down a little bit. And now I'm gonna wrap some more twine. Since I have so much twine and it is an eco-friendly material, I use it very liberally. So now I'm gonna do a nice little ribbon right here, right on top where the fold is. And that's that. What's great about this is that I didn't have to use any plastic, and although I've used plastic in the past, I'm trying to minimize the amount of times. So this is a great option. Another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is I'm putting it now in this manila folder and it's getting ready to go. But I use Shippo, but there's a lot of different companies that you guys can use. I order my labels and pay for them online so that I print it out, put it on my box or my envelope, and I don't have to wait online to, at least not at my post office, I don't have to wait online to drop it off. I just take it to the window for a drop off and I don't have to wait in line, and that has really relieved me of stress. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Next time I'm gonna do a video soon about how I package art. So please comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.